Hello friends, I'm the Pro, and today we're going to talk about the great Vegeta. The poor guy was once again left behind. Will he get this new Super Saiyan 4 too? And what was Glorio's request? Let's talk about all this, but first subscribe to the channel and like the video, it's very important. Now without further ado, let's get started. Well folks, Super Saiyan 4 appeared in Dragon Ball Daima just to canonize this stage. The proof of this is how long the transformation lasted. It didn't even last 10 minutes in the episode, so this quick passage of the transformation made it clear that it was just to make it official, because that way, in the future of Dragon Ball Super, it could appear again. But why did they do this? Well guys, I believe it was more for coherence. After all, it would be very incoherent if Goku kept Super Saiyan 4 in the fight against Gomar, or managed to achieve the transformation again whenever he wanted. That's because in Dragon Ball Super, he didn't even use this stage, so it wouldn't make sense if we consider that Daima takes place before Super. A simpler explanation is that in Dragon Ball Super, Goku and Vegeta, after meeting Whis and Bills, decide to prioritize the transformations with Divine Kai, leaving aside Super Saiyan 4. And guys, it's hard to say whether or not Vegeta will learn Super Saiyan 4 too, because Goku only achieved this transformation thanks to Neva's magic, which unleashed all the hidden power of his tail, making the Saiyan gain it in the transformation. Neva didn't do the same to Vegeta, so he may have to learn Super Saiyan 4 by force, but the Prince of Saiyans has always done it this way. A recent example of this was Super Saiyan 3, which the Prince achieved without needing special training in the other world, like Goku. So Super Saiyan God, which the Prince achieved without needing a ritual. So if there's one thing Vegeta shouldn't be, it's underestimated. I believe he'll find a way to learn this transformation by force, just like the other times. However, I think it'll take a while for that to happen, because as I said, all the events of Dragon Ball Super need to happen first. Regarding the performance of Super Saiyan 4 in the battle against Gomar, I thought it was very good. It's worth remembering that the fact that Goku has a child's body negatively impacts his strength, so keep in mind that if Goku had an adult body, Super Saiyan 4 would have already turned Gomar into dust. And I was thinking about something very curious about Neva, which is the fact that he is more powerful than Gomar with the third eye, because you see, Neva is the creator of Red Purunga, which clearly references the Red Shenlong from Dragon Ball GT. But the issue here is not that, guys, but rather that Red Purunga humiliated Gomar with a flick exactly. You remember that scene that was iconic, right? Gomar went after Red Purunga to attack him and prevent Arinsu's wish, but he didn't count on the fact that the dragon was exponentially more powerful than him and ended up embarrassing himself, and next, guys, do you remember that basic rule about the Dragon Balls? Exactly. No dragon from the spheres is more powerful than its creator. This law also applies to Red Purunga, who was created by Neva. So guys, what I want to get to is that Neva is the most powerful being in Dragon Ball Daima, and I'm not talking about physical strength. After all, he's already old and weakened in many ways. But in terms of power and magic, he's been performing extraordinary feats since the beginning of the series. Which leads me to believe that he has some kinship with Zarama, the creator of the Super Dragon Balls and Super Shenlong, because think about it, Super Shenlong only grants a wish if it is made in the language of the gods, which in this case only angels know this language. On the other hand, the Red Purunga only grants a wish if it is made in the language of Namek, and Namekians are demons, guys. Exactly, they are descendants of demons. That is, we see here two opposite extremes, angels and demons. So I believe that the Red Purunga is as powerful as Super Shenlong, but while Super Shenlong is a divine dragon, Purunga is an evil and demonic dragon. Now we come to the most important point of this video, Glorio's wish. Let's go. From the beginning, many people believed that Glorio would betray Goku because he was working with Arinsu to gather the Dragon Balls. But the character developed in the plot and created bonds with the Saiyan, which consequently made us like him. But in episode 18, what happened, guys? Out of nowhere, a twist where he takes the spheres from Hybis, which were the spheres that Goku and Vegeta fought hard to gather. and then hands them over to Arinsu, and on top of that, he follows her orders and summons the Red Purunga. But here's the thing, guys. Let's go. Maybe he didn't betray Goku and Vegeta, and I'll explain, because pay attention, what guarantees that he made the wish that Arinsu ordered? Because she doesn't know how to speak the Namek language, so she didn't understand what he said to the Red Purunga. What if he made another wish? Let's take it easy. In the preview of episode 19, we noticed that after Glorio's wish, Dr. Arinsu is very excited. But nothing has changed in her. She doesn't seem more powerful nor queen of anything. Not to mention that a very important detail that maybe you didn't notice was the following. The Red Purunga hasn't left yet. Even after Glorio made the wish, at the end of the episode his eyes shine and a giant aura surrounds the great dragon. But he didn't leave after the wish as usual. That is, could never have something to do with it. I mean, could he have intervened in Glorio's wish? Or did Glorio wish that Goku and Vegeta would return to being adults? Because there is no doubt that if Goku and Vegeta return to being adults, they will easily defeat Goma. Even though he has the power of the third eye, guys, Goku and Vegeta as adults are very powerful. They would be at a level of power unreachable for Goma and Arinsu. So knowing this, it could be that Glorio wished for them to return to being adults. If that is the case, then he is not a traitor, right guys? Although the next episode is called Betrayal. But even if he betrays Arinsu, I believe he made the right choice because maintaining loyalty to her would only harm our friends and the entire Makai world, which does not deserve to have her as queen, much less Goma. The one who should be king of Makai is Panzi's father, King Kadan, because he is a natural leader and ruler, democratically elected, unlike Arinsu and Goma, who nobody likes or cares about, and because of that, they decided to name themselves king and queen, in a literally tyrannical way. In addition, King Kadan had an enormous importance in the battle of Goku and his friends against the military police of the Makai Kingdom. If it weren't for him, they wouldn't have won. So I believe he does deserve to be king, and what do you think? So that's it guys, don't forget to like the video, which is very important, subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell, and that's it guys. Thanks, and I'm done.